time, fellas. Game home. That was why I was most disappointed about that game. But I never knew we were going to lose that game. You ask the coach. A lot of people want us to fail. I said it over and over to get y'all to get you home. Don't bother me. You ain't gonna have haters if you lose. Everybody wanna be in your position, fellas. We are everything we got. I want my feet kicked up at halftime. Everybody understand? Yes, sir. Everybody understand? Yes, sir. What's the word? What's the word? Let's go tell somebody. A lot of people want us to fail. I said it over and over to get y'all to get you home.
There's 2 kids I'm trying to recruit. Are you hungry or you just want something to eat? Now a hungry kid, he gonna make a mayonnaise sandwich, he gonna find a place to play, he gonna call all around to get in the gym, he gonna figure it out. But a kid who wants something to eat, he got a cabinet full of food, he just sitting at home waiting for somebody to cook it. He ain't trying to cook it. So does he practice? Yeah, because you ask him to. Does he work out? Yeah, because you know, like, come on, let's work out. But he ain't hungry. And so when you get to the Division I level, we got to get guys who are hungry. We don't need guys who just want something to eat. But for a parent has to raise, you're raising 1 or 2 kids. You're either raising a wolf or a sheep. Now, you raise a sheep, you're going to have to protect them all the time. And that's what's happening to parents. They want to protect their kids all the time because that's a sheep. You always got to protect the sheep. You can't never leave a sheep alone. That's what it is. But the wolves will find other wolves will find some way to eat. And they have to realize that. Because struggle builds character. They're trying to take away the struggle and there's no character being built.
Man, what a day is Taps Tuesday here on the show. And y'all, we are started off slow, but we're going to end with a bang. I can promise you that. Share invite. Man, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. I'm telling you, recruiting. Some people say, man, boy, recruiting picking up down here in Mobile. They lied. We're gonna talk about the realignment, all that good stuff. I'm telling you, man, just a lot going on. I'm gonna send the link out. Try to get Roger or somebody else to come on. But man, I tell you, man, just a great time to be here. Cause man, I'm telling you, boy, they got everybody fooled. Such and such came through here. Man, these people are, man, I ain't gonna even get started yet. I ain't gonna get started. It's a real show. I can promise y'all that it's a real show. Y'all, you are finding out if your kid is a wolf or a sheep. That's what don't nobody want to tell you here on Taps Tuesday. I almost went live on Let It All Out Monday, but I probably would have went overboard. Telling you. Cottage Hill Christian Academy checking in. And on that note, since they checking in, I'm gonna put their coach on the screen. And y'all, we're gonna start talking about recruiting. That is college coaches coming to Mobile, Alabama. A lot of the coaches are coming here because of the Senior Bowl. Parents, make sure your kids on time this week. And don't nobody care if this happened or that happened. Get your kid to school on time this week. Or these guys, because y'all, they rolling early because they got a lot of schools to hit, and your school might be the early school that they go to. And just because they come to your school don't mean nobody gonna get in the office. I'm gonna say that again for the people all the way in the back. Just because a college head coach comes on your campus don't mean anybody else, but the kid that they taking the picture with is getting recruited at that school. Oh man, such and such got an offer. Such and such. That's such and such offer. Ain't got nothing to do with the school. That kid just happened to go to that school. And if that kid transfers somewhere else, them college coaches gonna follow that kid. I want everybody to understand that. Telling you, it's a lot of college coaches coming through here that ain't looking at none but the kids that they coming to see. That's the part. That's the part that don't nobody want to talk about. All these kids going on junior days, but ain't none of the college coaches coming by their school to see them. All these kids done went on visits, but ain't none of those college coaches coming by to see them. And y'all, this is just the first wave. Y'all, the second wave of college coaches gonna come during spring training. Ole Miss head coach Pete Golden was here, and y'all, he was giving out offers. Who else had the head coach here? Florida head coach Summerall, he was here. He was giving out offers. So you got one of them offers, but you got an offer that can stick for a little while. And then you know, one thing about it, y'all, we not gonna allow you to be crazy and stupid. Y'all, they offering the same kids. Every now and then, I'm gonna tell you, Sanford came through. Coach John Gross used to be the head coach over at Jacksonville State. Y'all, them good offers. You have to pass the eye test. No, you have to be good and pass the eye test. See, that's the part that everybody not telling you. They, everybody just, oh man, I ain't gonna say that, ain't gonna say that. No, I'm gonna say it today. Because we got people, oh man, I need to go to this school. I need to go to that school. Man, that school ain't got nothing to do with your kid being good or not. All they can do is give your kid an opportunity to be good. It's up to your kid to pass the eye test, to get the measurables, including the Florida 40 times and all that math stuff that go along with it. See, a lot of people dodge the math stuff that go along with it, the GPAs, the 40 times, the squat and the bench press maxes, and all them numbers. See, everybody good on the field, but when it comes to numbers, it starts to dwindle. Now I'm gonna tell you, yeah, the college coaches going by Blunt, they going by Theodore, but they ain't got no head coach. That's just like our current sports say, oh man, Kiki gonna be good. But if Kiki don't ever get in the game at Kiki school, then guess what? Kiki ain't that good. Y'all, we have had high school coaches to put kids on the bench, but simply because we gave them recognition. KT, why y'all don't do this? Man, nobody playing them games, man. Ain't nobody got time to play them games. Soon as you put a kid out there, then now if they don't like the kid don't play. Uh-oh. That kid, oh no, I don't know why they did that. I don't know, I don't know why that kid did that. I don't know why he went to that showcase. Now we'd have had kids come perform well at the showcase, get back to their school. They are role players. And it'd be the parent fault, not necessarily KT. Some of the mediocre kids get offers just because they're big and the college coach take a gamble. Well, that's your high school coach's job to sell any kid. Now I know a couple kids that are real question marks to me, but them kids got major offers. And they're at schools Where the kids swear they get slept on at. Oh man, they sleep. Man, them coaches done been on your campus. Them coach. This the thing, y'all. I can find me a 5'11" kid anywhere in the country as a college coach. But if it's a 6'6" kid, I take a chance on the 6'6" because he got a little bit more. He looks the part. He looks like a D1 kid. That's why we keep telling all these kids that are short, man, you got to be fast. You got to be strong. But everybody got their own theory. Oh, you don't know what he's talking about? Y'all, I'm telling you, one thing about me, what y'all, the reason why I don't feel sorry for a kid when they don't get an offer is because I told you. I told you what you needed to be doing. But everybody want to go run and play 7-on-7. Show me the 7-on-7 kids that getting offers right now. Show me the 7-on-7 kids that really get offers. And most of them defensive players. Show me the quarterbacks. Show me the running backs. That's getting offers based off of what 7-on-7 team they play on. And I'm gonna tell the parents this: if your kid don't look like a college player, but by the time the spring comes, you're not gonna get no offers then either. They don't care about what part ball team you played on, what middle school you went to, what high school you at right now. They don't care about none of that, man. You got to be able to play. And somebody got to be able to vouch for you. Stop saying these people recruitment gurus when all they got is talent at their school. Show me a recruitment guru that can go get a kid that nobody hardly knew a scholarship. That's when you're a recruitment guru. And y'all, a lot of these offers ain't number. We're gonna put academic money with your little athletic money or your Pell Grant and all that. Man, it'd be all type of packages. So just because a kid commit to a school don't mean that they offer them a full ride. I'm gonna say that too. Yeah, you can't teach height. There's one thing you can't teach. But if a joker can jump just as high as that joker there, boy, they even. That shit different when they play with them pads on 7-on-7 be lead. Yeah, I'm telling you. Everybody want to go run play 7-on-7. I'm on this 7-on-7 team, and you ain't even got no offers. I ain't going to play on nobody's 7-on-7 team unless I got offers. I'm just going to be frank and honest. I'm going to spend that time in the weight room, getting bigger, faster, stronger. The fast part comes on the field. If you undersized, get on that track. Exactly. Or start wrestling. 7-on-7 can wait. Exactly. Carvel Jones, I'm telling you, he's doing a great job out there at Cottage Hill. Young black coach, out there, in the private school setting. They're sending kids Power 4. Right there at a small in the small division of the private school league. I'm telling you, man, he's doing an outstanding job. He's doing way better than some of the 7A schools, some of the 6A schools. Well, the former 7A schools, the new 6As, the new 5As, and the new 4As. He's doing way better than them when it come to recruiting. Because I know every year, man, it'd be a kid that nobody knew get an offer. That's when you a recruitment guru. Not because the kid, everybody, oh man, we already knew that kid first team all state and all that, second team, all honorable mention, all this other stuff. I said that to my homeboy, man, fuck 7-on-7. Go perfect your craft. I'm telling you. That's for the kids that got offers. Oh, Big Daddy. We ain't getting no offers up the road. Exactly. These people talking about they were recruitment gurus, misleading communities, thinking that, ooh, this guy was a man. Them folks calling KT Thornton. I said, oh, my bad. Them people calling KT Thornton. Y'all, I see a lot of videos come across, and man, all I can tell you is this: if you look like the kid across town, it's rarely that you're gonna get an offer. I didn't allow my son to play 7-on-7 now. Now he's an early enrollee at Tennessee State. We lifted weights all off season last year. You better? Oh Lord, let me put that on the screen. Oh, y'all need see, y'all, we're gonna give you the facts. Some of these people just trying to get y'all to their schools so that they can win championships. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Here we go, here we go. I'm gonna get you to come to my school so I can have a loaded team, but it really ain't a loaded team. It's just a loaded team in everybody's eyes from that area. And everybody get mad at me when I get on here and say certain things is good at certain places. Some people are trying to build a program. It's almost like build a bear. Be careful and beware that you go into a build a bear program. Uh-oh. Go check their history. And y'all history always tell the truth. People can say whatever they want to say, but I'm telling you, the history of that school always proceed itself. You know, I saw one of the parents say, "Man, we don't want to come to the gutter and all that," but some places ain't really the gutter. Some places really are producers of talent. You can come out the preacher to go to Viga Blunt, and I guarantee you can pull a football player, but right across the line in Mobile, you might can't. And Mobile a bigger city. Mobile is a bigger city than Pritchard, and Pritchard still producing players. Why? Why? You either good or you're not. It's simple. It ain't no other way to put it. You either good or you're not good. A lot of people don't want to hear that. If you're not picking up offers right now, you are in the pack. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that again now. I ain't saying you in the back. You're in the pack. You are in the pack. You're running with the pack. And guess what happens? Nothing. Nothing happens when you run with a pack. What can you do by yourself? This is an individual sport that turns into a team. That's the part don't nobody want to talk about. You want to go to Viga, you want to go to Blunt, but are you good enough to stay there? Oh. Are you good enough to perform at a level? Yeah, man, you got to stand out. University of Alabama, I don't know what media outlet did the article on the two linebackers over at Viga. And everybody brag, oh man, this school got off, that school got off. But until the people speak, see anybody, I can do this, I can do that, I can tell y'all the schools been by my school, but y'all the same kids getting offers. What about the kid you told to transfer from another school? Why they ain't got no offer? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. One thing about me, y'all, I'm not gonna allow you to be led astray. And you're gonna say KT Shaw said that. KT is not afraid of no evil. I am not afraid of no evil. If you doing something right, I'm with you 100%. But show me that you misleading people. That's when you become wrong to me. I'm not saying nobody's doing it, but I'm just letting you know when it happens, I'm gonna definitely bring it up. Uh, you know, I like the fact that certain kids picking up offers at some of these schools, but it's a lot of kids not picking up offers. Why we don't see no Davidson kids getting offers? Why we don't see no Murphy kids getting offers? Why we don't see no Baker kids picking up offers? Why we don't see y'all? I'm just going through the list of schools. I ain't seen nobody. Why we don't see Alma Brown kids picking up no offers? And y'all, these are big schools. These are 6A schools now. W- McGill Tulane. McGill Tulane got one of the top D linemen. Why he ain't picking up more offers? So, this is y'all, yeah, I'm calling it out. Yeah, I'm gonna call it out. Uh I saw Parker get a couple kids pick up offers, Clay Chalkville. But what about the other kids on the team? Where the other kids on the team at? Everybody be bragging about how good their school is, but where the offers? Coach at the old coach at Moody at Pell City, and they say they taking players and everything, but none of the offers are going with the players. What offers? Y'all chasing championship rings. Two different things. This is the time of the year where you get to see who winning the recruitment game right now. You get to see who the 3, 4, and 5 stars are because those are the ones getting second chance. Oh, okay. That's a Cottage Chill on the screen right there. Uh but I'm just saying, man, some of y'all are being told to come on to our school, but you ain't even got the kids at your school scholarships yet. Uh-oh. Now you gonna bring another kid in? Yeah, we gonna bring another kid, come to our school. That's a great player, and he ain't gonna get no good offers because he coming with the pretense that you can get kids in school. Stop doing that. And everybody say measurables, measurables, but these are the parents' fault. You control your kids' measurables, especially in the weight room. Everybody. That's why I give credit to the coach at Woodlawn. That man ain't won nothing but 3 games in 2 years, but had 3 kids sign D1 scholarships. There it is. I ain't telling you to come to my school so you can win the championship. I'm telling you to come to my school because this is the best opportunity for the college coach to be able to see your skills on display. It is what it is, y'all. And y'all don't nobody, and a lot of parents, y'all don't be want to hear have him standing out at one school to looking normal at another, just a chase a ring. Exactly. Come on over to my school. We need a quarterback. We need a running back. We need some wide receivers. Show me where the kids that come to your school go. Uh-oh. Where do they go when they do come? Can you show me where a kid that transferred to your school got better? KT always stirring up stuff. No, man. I don't stir up nothing. I'm educating. If educating people stirs up what you doing, that means what you doing ain't right. what school I need to go to get an offer. The one that's gonna make you look great. Uh, I'm gonna tell you, uh, transferring is very tricky though. Y'all I'm about to put a kid on the screen who parents made a great decision, and we had people talking about it, but now they trying to get the kid to come to their school. Uh-oh. There he is. President Carter. Parents made a great decision going to Gulf Shores. Made a great decision. Parents made a great decision. I'm gonna say that again. Parents made a great decision. Now he's one of the most sought out players in the country. All them head coaches that y'all listen, y'all. All the head coaches that came to the schools in Mobile, they landed in Gulf Shores. They landed in Gulf Shores at the airport in Gulf Shores. Oh Lord. And y'all think this kid gonna come back so he can win a championship? Man, shoot the bird at y'all inside his head. He gonna be respectful. Man, come on. Uh listen here, y'all. Listen, another showcase kid. The kid came and saw the light. I'm just as good as everybody else. Why am I gonna be on the bench? Why do I have to be on your school's bench when I can be the show? That's when you are an elite player. Not go join the show, be the show. This kid leaves Saraland and now he's the show over in Gulf Shores. Got the keys to the weight room. Y'all, I ain't telling y'all. Telling you. I'm telling you, man. I ain't, boy. Number one, y'all see it, man. It's right there on the screen. Kid just won the 60-meter dash in the indoors. It's gonna be fun, y'all. It's gonna be fun. What is he running? Track. Why he running track, KT? Because he needed to become even more faster. So all the people that couldn't catch him last year ain't gonna catch him this year. Hmm. Best decision a parent could have made moving from Saraland to Gulf Shores. Oh, KT, he left cause of this. I don't care what he left for. All I know right now, he's sitting on top, and everybody else still running in the pack. Everybody's still running in the pack, boys. It's like running a marathon. Uh, you know, you know, most of the Africans who run in the marathon, boy, they be in the back of the pack. Then all of a sudden, boy, when they get to that last mile, boy, they pass everybody. And y'all, man, y'all want to see a weight room? Y'all think this kid is gonna leave Gulf Shores? Hello, y'all. Let me show y'all what they got over there. Let me take the thing off the screen. Oh my God. You think he leaving Gulf Shores to come back to the outhouse? Are y'all crazy? Y'all think this kid gonna leave all this behind to come win a championship? Man, y'all crazy. Y'all are crazy. You are crazy. You are uneducated person. If you think this kid is gonna leave all this, y'all, this is Gulf Shores new weight room, to come back to the outhouse of Mobile County. Any school of Mobile County. 27 racks inside of the weight room over there. 27. And y'all think he come back to the outhouse? And y'all crazy as hell. Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all crazy. Something's really wrong with y'all. Something's really wrong with y'all. Something is really wrong with y'all. If any school I'm going to Gulf Shores. 27 racks, y'all. 27. And y'all look at, man, the weights even match. Y'all, the weights even match the school colors. Y'all over there with all black weights. And y'all think this kid gonna leave Gulf Shores to come to y'all school? Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all crazy. Best decisions mama and daddy ever made. Best decision. Man, come on, y'all. I know some of y'all looking at the screen like, man, this can't be real. Real as it gonna get? I'm gonna come back to a school in Mobile County. Man, y'all crazy. Y'all lost y'all mind. Y'all lost y'all mind. Oh man, y'all have lost y'all minds. Yeah. The weight room bigger than some FCS weight room. But y'all think this kid coming back to your school? Y'all, man, y'all can stop. Your recruitment of this kid has just ended. It is flirting with being in the crazy house. Oh, yeah, Orange Beach looking good too. Orange Beach looking good too. I'm gonna do theirs. I'm gonna probably add their video tomorrow. Cause y'all, we got to talk recruiting because these people are being misled. And y'all, a lot of these coaches are here for the Senior Bowl. So since they're here, let me go get some photo ops to make other coaches. Y'all, today, Coach Curtis May told me at Viger they're gonna have seven more Division I schools, and Viger is gonna put out their schools on Friday. Of all the schools, that it's so many schools coming through, they don't have time to take pictures because if they did, it'd be 2 and 3 coaches waiting at a time. So a lot going on over there as well. Cottage Hill, Williamson, definitely Williamson. Shit, every time coach go to Williamson, they offering a kid. Uh, that's a great ratio. Gulf Shores got plenty of coaches coming through. Who wouldn't want to go down there and eat some seafood? Oh yeah, man. Matter of fact, let me go grab Gulf Shores, Orange Beach video. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. Y'all, the kids at these schools matter. Y'all, the kids at those schools matter. The kids at those schools matter. Look at the facility. For anybody who just came on, I'm gonna show you Gulf Shores facility, and y'all, it lets you know what the school system and school board really think about your kids when they're not building facilities like these. They don't care nothing about your school. They don't care nothing about the kids in that school system. Y'all, Mobile County is big enough for them to build their own weight room facility like this and allow all the schools access to it. That's how big the school system is. Show Viger weight room. So here go the thing, Big Daddy. This is why, and I'm sure Mayor Carletta Davis is listening. This is why we need to go ahead and do our study to get the Pritchard City schools so we can have these type facilities. Uh, and a lot of people are like, man, them folks got a lot of money. Man, them folks in a lot of debt. They don't care nothing about spending money. They know the money will be made back. So this is why they invest in these type of facilities. Man, just imagine a weight room the Mobile County Public Schools could have out there. Uh, all these properties they own, and just say we're gonna build a major weight room for the Mobile County Public Schools. A major weight room, a major indoor facility. Big as the Mobile County Public School System, it should have its own indoor facility that when it rains, now you can schedule your practice at the indoor facilities. They should have multiple indoor facilities. About time to upgrade. Via don't even have a field house. Oh, hold on, y'all. Since we talking facilities, Via don't even have a field house. Is Via the only school in Mobile County that don't have a field house? I'm gonna say that again for the people. I know Dooney and them going crazy up in Birmingham. Y'all, Viger has no field house. I'm gonna say that again for the people all the way in the back. Viger has no field house. Murphy don't have a stadium. Oh yeah. Yeah, Murphy has a field house. Murphy has the oldest field house. Shit, that shit grand. Look, Murphy field house is a historical landmark. That's how long Murphy done had a field house. So y'all, that's one of the reasons why I don't feel sorry for Murphy. Murphy is what we call an abandoned high school, if it makes sense. Uh, and y'all know in the state of Alabama, we have abandoned cities like Selma, Pritchard, Montgomery is one of them. And a lot of people know what that means. It was a great exodus from that city. And anything that city does negative, those people come back to laugh and joke about the negativity that's going on in a city that they created. Murphy's a city that was created by a lot of people. And a lot of people don't realize why I show the bus at Murphy. That was one of the privileges and incentives to go to Murphy. That they had their own city line bus that would drop you off at the school. So y'all, that's one of the reasons why I don't feel sorry for Murphy at all. Murphy had a keen advantage over a lot of schools in the whole Mobile County public school system. And y'all, the M at Murphy should be Mobile. Uh, Murphy is Mobile's high school, Mobile City High School. So we're not mad because we're in Pritchard, the abandoned city. Pritchard was left to die if it was a person uh that's about to make a major comeback. And every time something good happens in Pritchard, somebody always has something negative to say because it's an abandoned city that was left to fail. And a lot of people left Pritchard to go to Sims. That was named after the Admiral Raphael Sims. If y'all know what Admiral, it wasn't to the Union Army, and I can tell you that. So at the end of the day, y'all, it's a lot of stuff that I'm not afraid to talk about. And y'all, we're gonna start talking about it on this show. Oh yeah, major fall off. A lot of those white kids that used to go to Murphy are going to UMS Wright, St. Paul's, and Faith Academy. Uh, so, y'all, I'm telling you, I don't feel sorry for Murphy. Murphy, I know, was the only school that had 1,000 blacks and 1,000 whites at one particular time. Real 50-50 school. I'm telling you, I don't feel sorry for Murphy. And as you see with the basketball team, the talent is there. Let me get the coach on with me real quick. Wake up, coach.
Wake up, coach.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm on it this morning. Everybody talk
Oh,
about,
yeah. You should be.
we got a lot of college coaches. You need to come to our school. It's the same kids getting offers.
Right.
Show me a new kid that got an offer. That's a no star.
Only kids getting offers besides a lot of the 27s right now are and it's the same ones getting those offers are people like Cat Munnerlin. You got to be a freshman that showed out this year. They're moving on. They're in the portal. They don't have time for the average 28s and 29s anymore.
I'm telling you, man, it's a great time to be here, but it's a lot of kids running in the pack. Birmingham City schools do right by our athletic programs. All our schools have a field house. Exactly. Viger is going to the state championship game with no field house. Viger going to the semifinals the year before with no field house. Gulf Shores just added the largest weight room in the state of Alabama. And the old weight room wasn't bad. Now they gonna have the best middle school weight room in the country.
Yeah, I think people are figuring out this championship thing, that's slim to none. So you need to be making sure you get some offers.
Man, you better get in the weight room. And then my thing, if you're gonna play 7-on-7, play with your school. Play with your school. Because when it's 4th and 1 at the doggone where it's 4th and 15, now you need to get a first down from the 20-yard line, you can get it. And possibly score more in the red zone. But when you going to play with Hank and Dank, 7-on-17, ain't nothing wrong with it. Get your offers. If you're a young kid, it's a good time to get some exposure. But when you get in the 10th and 11th grade, man, you better have offers playing some damn 7-on-7. Spanish Fort has a great weight room too. You should get a video. They have a kitchen inside. Oh, I got a great weight room too. If shit that's the case, they got a indoor football field inside of there. Alma Brand got a great weight room. But nobody can compete with Gulf Shore. It ain't even close. 27 racks. Y'all might have 12 racks inside y'all weight room. And in high school, that's great. 27 racks, man. You talking about Division I football. Orange Beach got something just as good as well. But I'm just talking about great decisions being made. Carter Davis folks made a great decision going to Gulf Shores. Look at him now. First place. You see that right there? See that one? I mean, he won. He's winning. Oh, he could have did that. No, he couldn't. No, he couldn't. Tell the truth, shame the devil. And sometimes people got to get away from other people so they can be great. Oh, okay. Jeff, sometimes, man, you got to lead the pack. To lead the pack. Oh, okay. Now every school want them to come back. Everybody want them to come back across the bridge. It ain't a school down here that don't want Carter Davis to come to their school. And he's still getting better. And y'all, I ain't showed the video in the weight room where him and Jock Prince was in there lifting on a Saturday morning. Oh, okay. I ain't Coach Ford, I ain't got to that part yet. He got the keys to the weight room too. Why am I gonna leave? Why am I gonna stay at a school where I can't get in the weight room when I feel like it? Oh, okay. Everybody with great facilities, great weight rooms, not winning nothing, KT. You're right. You got to get the new mayor to get us new facilities over there. How many Viger track team won state? I'm telling you, we don't have a track. A couple years ago, you had a track with full of football players. But every year you keep changing leadership. I'm just glad this year that Viger's not looking for a new coach. Boy, finally. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Spanish Fort, I Spanish Fort has a night weight room facility. Me and Jeff saw it. Matter of fact, we saw it several times because I was the announcer. What's going on? I was the announcer for Spanish Fort middle school football team. So it ain't nothing you can tell me about Spanish Fort. Spanish Fort got Spanish Fort issues. Uh-oh. My bad. My bad. Spanish Fort is Spanish Fort's problem. If Spanish Fort get itself together, they're gonna be real competitive. Spanish Fort is more one of those team environments that has turned into individual. My kid good too. This kid good too. I remember when Spanish Fort used to get a ball, shit, a running back over there can get 30 carries. A receiver over there can get 20 catches in one game. But now everybody good. Uh-oh. Everybody good. One of the best, one of the winningest, you too loud, KT. Y'all, one of the winningest quarterbacks to ever play is Tyler Johnston. That's his name, Jill. Uh, I'm telling you, man, you talking about a kid that from his sophomore through senior year, y'all, he never lost and was winning ships. So, Coach, you still there?
Yeah, coach, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you this, man, and a lot of people gonna get mad when I say this. If you playing football and you don't play against Viger, you ain't played football down in Mobile County. Y'all, it's time to schedule a game. Let's see how many of them teams put Viger on the schedule. Uh-oh. Let's see how many of them new 5A teams. Uh exactly. uh let's see how many of those new 5A teams, Saraland, Theodore, Spanish Fort, Gusher. Let's see how many of them put Viger on their schedule. Uh I know Blunt probably gonna be on there automatically. But I'm just saying, man, everybody be talking noise, but when it come time to play, everybody be quiet. Oh man, such and such. How many of y'all gonna play Williamson? How many of the 6A schools gonna put Williamson on the schedule this year? Um, so y'all, everybody talking about the private schools gonna be dodging. No, the public schools gonna be dodging the schools that go whoop 'em. They don't want to play Williamson or Viger. They don't want to do it. How many schools from South Alabama gonna travel north? and play non-region games? All these questions got to be answered. Everybody want to be the top dog. I want to see Saraland play Viger. Viger would have beat Saraland ass last year. Can't nobody on that team block chicken. Oh yeah, public schools scared of the public schools. I'm telling you. I can promise you this. Don't nobody want to play in Williamson Stadium, and nobody definitely don't want to play in Viger Stadium. For no road game. Hey Jeff, that'll be one of them contracts. Yeah, man, we'll pay you to come over here 2 years.
Yeah.
They'll pay you to come over there and play them 2 years. They ain't coming to you.
Yeah, y'all can have the gate one of them times. It ain't no problem.
Shit, Daphne went 7. They ain't look Viger way 6. Daphne go down and play Pine Forest. Daphne say, shit, we'll go play Pine Forest before we play Viger. Silly. Y'all, I can't wait to see these new schedules. Speaking of new schedules, one of the first 2 schedules that's been put out so far. I'm gonna take Carter pitch off the screen for a little while. Central Clay. They already got their schedule, y'all. Central Clay plays in arguably the toughest region in the state of Alabama, 4A Region 6. And y'all, they already got their schedule out. They done mess around, put them folks back in the north. What smart person put these people back in the north, Joe? I'm telling you, they play Fort Payne first week, week 0. Then they come play Elmore County. Then they play Anniston. Now, from week 2 to week 4, we're gonna find out what type of playoff team Central Clay is. Y'all, they play Anniston, Leeds, and Jacksonville in a row. Y'all, that might, as of today, that's the toughest 3-game stretch of any team so far. And y'all, let's say it's a lot for the teams that they're playing as well. You got Anniston, Leeds. Both of those are state championship programs. Then you got Jacksonville, just a hard team to play in the playoffs. A hard team to play in the regular season. Then y'all to come back and play Scottsboro, another team that was semi-powerhouse. And then they play Alexandria, one of the top teams as well. And then y'all, they kind of got the cupcake end of the 4A Region 6 on the back end. So if there's any doubt that they probably gonna make the playoffs, or they fighting for a spot, they probably gonna get in with the back end. And y'all, they play Moody at the end. So that's what I'm saying, man. That's a tough region. Jeff, 6 of the 8 teams. You got Moody, 5A, defending 5A champions. You got Alexandria, a powerhouse every year. Scottsboro, another powerhouse every year. Jacksonville, powerhouse every year. Leeds, former state championship program. Anniston just went to the state championship game. All those are the region games, man. And I'm telling you. And then y'all they got the bye week. So now they get to come watch everybody who they got to play. Possibly play and play again. So man, I tell you, great schedule by them. Man, they put together a great schedule. And the best part about playing that 3-game stretch, y'all, 2 of those games are at home. So y'all, when you're putting together your schedule now, don't be trying to fill it up with the top dogs, get your ass whooped by your region team. Make sure you strategically put that together, y'all. That's a Danny Horn schedule. I'm waiting on it to drop, Nick. I'm telling you, I'm waiting on. All I can do is just wait on them, wait on them to, to put them out. That's all I can do. Telling you, man. Now, since we did that, y'all, we got to put Carter back on the screen. Carter goes back on the screen. Telling you. Oh man, I got to run this commercial. Po Andalusia, that's all I can say. Y'all about to get exposed. Y'all, we'll be right back. I gotta run this commercial. We'll be right back.
Alabama, that's how you say it?
Andalusia. Are you from Spain? It's Andalusia.
Andalusia.
Yeah, so yeah.
Talk about growing up in South Alabama.
Man, it was hard. I know a lot of people talk about how racist was and how racism is. You don't know racism until you get to Alabama in the South, where certain streets we couldn't walk down. Even growing up, I was one of the best baseball players in my city, and I don't make an all-star team because there was a situation where a ball rose to right in front of the coach, and I said, "Throw the ball back." He said, "Boy, you come get this ball," and I was like. I stood on first base. I don't make all-star that day. And it was and it's just crazy. And then what they fail to realize is, back then is if the team that wins it, which was our team, we won it every year, it was all black, had 3 white kids on our team, and the 2 white kids that were on our team was brothers, and they were the richest white kids in town because their dad was a doctor. Mm-hmm. And so now we playing this game, we had to play an all-star game, and I don't make the all-star team. I told my coach, I'm pitching today. We beat them mugs 32-3. And this is their all-star team. Mm-hmm. And so from that moment on, they canceled that moment because they knew they were wrong. They knew they. Mm-hmm. And then when I went on, it just is one of those little things. Even like our cheerleaders, we were only allowed 3 black cheerleaders on our team, and one of them was the coach's daughter, so they had to make that exception. So it was little things like that, but it made you stronger, it made you smarter, it made you be aware of your surroundings. It's one of the things that like my wife laughs at me about now, because when I go places, I'm always looking. And I'm like, there's only like 1 black person in this restaurant. She said, "Why do you always notice?" I said, "Because go down, me and him gonna link up." That's just how it is. And so, and she's like, "Why you?" I said, "Well, because when you grow up in Alabama, you got to be very careful in the restaurants you go to, because people just start eyeballing you, and then next thing you know, fights break out, and you're gonna get blamed for it. But you got to make sure you get about that alive, and make sure you got someone to have your back."
Wow. Good old Andalusia. We love y'all up there. Tell him. Boy. The stuff that we learn here in the media market, I'm going to tell you something I learned the other day, y'all. I did not know that there was a such thing called segregation academies in the state of Alabama. Segregation academies. One of the schools that had to go meet with the lieutenant governor and the AHSAA president sent me that they were stating they didn't want to go be included with those segregation academies. And I was like, what the hell is that? So boy, they go and send me all type of stuff about the segregation academies. And I was like, man, the stuff that you learn about, some people say, why you trying to cause propaganda and all this other stuff, man. It is what it is. It's still the state that the governor stood in the door. Yeah, we have come a long way, but it's looking like they gonna use sports. They are segregating the sports in a certain way. Where now, you're getting the CYO effect. Uh, and sooner or later it's gonna affect the youth leagues, where they're gonna start forming their own leagues to combat what they have going. And but at the end of the day, all of that is to win championships because a lot of the kids that go to private schools, y'all, they don't want to play no college ball. And a lot of the dads are fighting it, trying to make it a pathway, a easier path for them to get scholarships. And it's not gonna help them get no scholarships. I can promise you that. Uh, let me get that junk out my screen. But y'all, we back to us. I normally, oh yeah, oh yeah, 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 man. You got to ruffle. And one thing, y'all, I'm gonna tell you stuff about being great. Great people never worry about ruffling feathers because if you're on a great team, you're gonna beat the hell out of somebody, and boy, they're gonna be like, man, y'all they have to beat us like that. You don't even care when you're trying to be a great team. That's just like Murphy getting beat by Wilson. Wilson didn't give a damn. Busting 100 on Murphy. Great teams don't never worry about stuff like that. You know, but it is what it is. I know I ruffle some folk, and y'all, that's what we here for. Uh, and most of the people that had opinions were all of the same color. So at the end of the day, it showed me that we needed to ruffle some feathers. And then y'all, the Steven Jackson interview with Robert Orr, just boy, it brings stuff to light. Not stuff that even stuff that happened to me back in the day. It's history, but that don't mean that we forget about it. And every time these topics come up on the show, y'all just need to get over it. No, you get over it. You ain't have to go through it, so you don't understand the impact that it made, and it just makes you aware of your surroundings. Just like Robert Orr said, when you walk in a restaurant, you looking around for real. And when you experienced it, I ain't talking about the people that didn't. A lot of people didn't. I'm one of the ones that did. I experienced it. So I definitely know what it feels like. Uh, so I'm gonna tell you, I'm not afraid of it. Uh, you can't blackball this show because this show we don't even take sponsors. So you'll never blackball this show to that point. And a lot of people sell themselves to the devil if it makes some sense when I say it, and then now they can't speak on certain matters because you're working for the devil. KT, why you don't go do this and why you don't do that? I'm not selling myself out. I'd rather not come to your school and sit on this show. And anytime some happens, we ain't gonna mention your school because I'm coming over to your school. No, I'm gonna mention every school. I just won't come to your school. You know, sometimes the uncomfortable conversations have to be had. It exposed the people who know the controversy behind it. They feel guilty. Exactly. They know what they trying to do behind the scenes. Y'all, you got a lieutenant governor. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I got this. On here. Let's see if I got it. Did I put it over here? No, I ain't put it over. But y'all, you got a lieutenant governor that left a public school and had to sit out at a private school because of the Alabama high school transfer rule. That's one of the reasons why they are pursuing the Choose Act folks so hard because he went through it. He's part of history. When he transferred, he had to sit out a year. So that's why it's hitting the political realm, because he went through it. Come on, y'all. He went through it. We ain't never been involved in, oh, we gonna make the public schools go somewhere else. So what the Alabama High School Association do? They put all the private schools together to make it even. It wasn't gonna be fair if they would have let the private schools or not have the competitive balance anymore. And then now they get to recruit whoever they want to come to their school, and you have to live with it. And the kid don't have to sit out a year. Make it make sense on a Tuesday. We gonna play taps for them thinking that we that dumb to sit around here and not say nothing about it. No, I ain't gonna play taps. I ain't playing taps for them. That'll give them too much power. You playing no taps. Y'all thinking y'all getting over on us, but we just gonna sit here and take it. Man, y'all crazy as hell. They wanted the private schools, y'all. Y'all listen, man. Man, I'm gonna talk about it. Y'all, they want the private schools to be with the public schools, but the kids don't have to sit out at a private school. But if they transfer to a public school, they do. I'm gonna say that again for the people all the way in the back. If your kid transfer from LaFleur to Viga, they have to sit out a year if you don't move. I'm gonna say that again for the people all the way in the back. But if that same LaFleur kid transferred to McGill, he's eligible. Make it make sense. And they're taking state funding with them. Come on, man. Come on, man. KT Thornton is not afraid to talk about it. And then y'all now they trying to make Heath Harmon, a guy that don't have a racist bone in his body, look like he the devil. Y'all, you got to pay attention who the real devil is. Why you going back after they do all that and now you having a private meeting? Oh, okay. That everybody found out about. Oh, okay, my bad. And now some of the people that's going to the private meeting, they don't even want to be there with y'all because you're meeting with the oh, here it is, with the association. They had all the segregation schools, academies. And if anybody don't know what the segregation academies is, ask AI. All you got to do is say, AI, what are the segregation academies of Alabama? And it's going to pull up every last one of them. I didn't know Montgomery Academy was one of them. Now, I didn't know that. I thought Montgomery Academy was always with Alabama High School Association. But they didn't want that look either. So guess what they did? Shoot, we finna blend in and be part of Alabama High School where they got all the public schools. So they can't say that we like that. But they was one of the original. They opened in 1970. St. Paul's and McGill benefited for years using the private school loophole. Exactly. But my thing is this. To be honest, none of the Mobile private schools want to be associated with the Alabama High School. I mean Alabama Independent School Association. I'm sorry. I know this for a fact. It was brought to my attention by one of the people that got to go to the meeting. And he's white. For everybody that don't know. See, all my friends not black. I got white friends too. Chief of Police in Mobile, one of my best friends. Me and him played on the basketball team at Viga together. So that's why KT Thorne brought this to the forefront, because they don't want anybody to think that they really want to be there. They don't want to be there. So just like I said, it's a lot of this stuff being brought to the forefront that a lot of people don't want to talk about. Wake up, Coach.
Wake up, got knocked off real quick.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here talking about the Mobile area private schools that don't want to go to the meeting with the lieutenant governor and the AHSAA president.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sounds like it might not be over. It sounds like there might not be a private school AHSAA. Sounds like there might have to just say y'all have to play in the AHSAA.
Well, I think what's going to probably happen is Glenwood might go back. You know, some of those schools might go back, but none of the Mobile schools want to be really affiliated with the Alabama Independent School Association. Now, this
But
came
coach, all this is their own fault though. If they would have just shut up about the whole thing the whole time, then they wouldn't have anything to complain about. They
well.
wanted what they wanted.
It wasn't nothing that they complain about. It's your lieutenant governor. He mixed politics in, and he's a product. He went to Boaz High School, and then he transferred to Westwood Christian and had to sit out. So he's a product of leaving public, going to private, and he don't want another kid to have to sit out going to a private school if it makes sense.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
he created the chaos, and then he wanted them to get rid of all of the rules for the private schools to still compete with the public schools without their kids having to sit out. But all the anybody transferring to a public school would have had to sit out, but any kid transferring to a private school would be eligible. So he wanted to create an advantage for the private schools and really make more people take the Choose Act and take their public funds over to the private schools and build these mega schools that they really want to build on the public private sector. So really this is one of the reasons why we don't have a Mobile City school system is because of the partnerships that the public and private have down here supersede what needs to be done in the city limits. It's more, it's a
We can say that, coach, but I'm going to tell you, from besides the competitive balance stuff, I think a lot of it had to do with complaining about city schools.
oh yeah, you already know
So
that.
that's what it really is. It's the the city schools and they're recruiting. So they're like, okay, I'll tell you what, since you want to complain and you've recruited for all these years and still pretty much do, but you can't beat these schools, we'll just put you in your own league. That way you don't have to complain about having to play and lose to these schools.
Well, all the Mobile public schools private schools complain on Saraland and Gulf Shores.
Oh yeah.
But nobody complains on Orange Beach because they feel like they can beat.
They're not winning enough yet. Yeah.
Exactly.
Or Alberta.
Well, my thing is, if you're gonna complain about one, you got to complain about all, and they only complain about the ones who are winning. Gulf Shores 5A champs, Saraland 6A champs. But Alma Bryant really shouldn't have stuck their nose in nobody's business trying to be part of this. Oh man, the city schools, they should have just shut up because they don't even win enough games to even complain about nothing.
It's nothing's gonna matter for them anyway. Then they're complaining about both. They're part of the problem. Like, oh, the private schools, oh, the city schools. Man, nobody wants to go down there and play since 2000. The last good team they had was like 02.
Y'all, Alma Bryant has the best facility in Mobile County, and don't nobody want to go down there.
Hey, they have the original indoor facility in Mobile County.
Them folks
More
got
than a field house, they have an indoor.
they got film rooms and they got a cafeteria, and don't nobody want to go play at Alma Bryant.
Man, you've had more people go to Theodore and sit out a year that live down there.
I'm telling you, everybody rather go to the steel building in Theodore to play at Alma Bryant. Boy, I'm telling you, man. But everybody be sticking their nose in Sarah Lynn's business. And Gus Shore just shot the bird at everybody. They said, "Don't worry about it, KT. Just sit down." We ain't got no weight room problems over here.
Yeah, I mean, like if I had a kid right now and everybody wanted my kid, and they'd be like, "Man, you can move, da 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 da," it'd be like Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, and I know everybody likes Saraland, but I mean, why would you want to live in Saraland, Alabama, when you could live? I mean, even in Fairhope or Foley or anything over there, St. Michael's. I mean, I'd rather live across the bay than anywhere near Mobile.
Man, I can tell you this. Gulf Shores really just let everybody know all kids don't matter. I can promise you that. Um,
Their kids matter.
oh my God. I'm talking about they
And nothing against Orange Beach, but with the facilities that Gulf Shores has competing right now, and you got former college head coaches on your staff and former college coaches and the recruitment they have over there, man, like you got to go where that's going to help you a little bit more. And there's where maybe you could win. You're going to win a lot more at Gulf Shores right now than you are Orange Beach.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do today, Jeff. I'm gonna ride by. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the little gas station that sits in the middle, uh, and get some video of Gulf Shores 120-yard indoor football.
Then that one's bigger than Orange Beach. Theirs isn't
Yeah,
quite that big.
nah, it's only 50 yards over there. Uh, but
Like the program. Hey, like the program, no comparison. See, so they've already outdone them there.
look, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all, this stuff is technical, and just like Jeff said, the public, the county public schools are really being ridiculed because of the city schools. Uh, and they just throwing public in one division, but really now it's the public county schools versus the city schools, and you're gonna have a lot of city school champions. Whether you like it or not, there's gonna be a lot of city school champions. This is why I need my mayor Pritchard to go ahead and the city council to go ahead and go and get a Pritchard City Schools. So by the time the new classification come out, we'll have a school out here. Um, and we'll be part of the city school side of it. And we can build better facilities and all that other good stuff. And I pretty much gave Mobile County an idea today, Jeff. I said, why you won't just build an indoor facility that all the schools can go use at any particular time? Um, a
Yeah.
county indoor facility, uh, a county weight room that looks like the one that Orange Beach had. I mean, that Gulf Shores had. So you know, that's the thing that I'm looking at. It's not even close, man. And I got Carter Davis on the screen, 60 meter champion. Going.
Fastest man ever at the showcase.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, definitely. He's the fastest man on the hand, and Jaden
Yep.
Collins is the fastest man ever on the laser. And man, I'm telling you, boy, I tell you, man, it's gonna be crazy. We definitely need the north end of Mobile County to be all city schools. Because if it's not, it creates unbalance for the Mobile County public schools because now you have one less high school to have to throw in the pool. And really, Mobile City should be looking to go city schools now since they have a private school division. You know,
Yeah.
uh, it won't affect what A they'll be in or whatever, and it'll strengthen the Mobile City. And you can consolidate some of these schools now and build those indoor facilities that you need uh, for those schools to be competitive.
Yeah, maybe we could keep Mobile County and a Mobile City by almost breaking them up to where if you're pretty much in the county, you stay in Mobile County. If you're more in the city of Mobile, you'll be a city school.
Yeah, you still have Theodore, you still have
MGM,
MGM,
Bryant. Yep.
Bryant, Central.
Yep.
You still have those schools. You have 4 high schools.
That's at least separating them enough to, that could be more money for those 4 and more coming from the others.
Exactly. And now all of the city limits of Mobile, you can consolidate Williamson, Murphy, and BC Rain.
And you can keep all those feeder schools for those schools that we already named for the county and do the same for the city.
You can keep LaFleur on the northern end of the city as your magnet school, and send those regular kids to Murphy or somewhere else.
Yeah.
Uh, Everything will work itself out. Davidson would be your West Mobile school. And then you might have to open up Scarborough as a high
Yeah.
school, or
Yeah.
even bring Shaw back
Yeah.
as a high.
Or use Chestang Fournier for high school.
Exactly. On that northern end. Well, that'll be a little bit too close to LaFleur,
Yeah.
Yeah. But it definitely is Scarborough or Shaw. Bring Shaw back as a high school.
Yeah. And see if we could get Pritchard City Schools. This would help both of
Exactly.
those.
Oh
And then
man,
be more money for Pritchard.
more money for Pritchard. Pritchard can build a indoor facility that Viger and Blunt been needing for years. A state of the art weight room for the Pritchard City schools, just like Orange Beach. I mean, Orange Beach and Gulf Shores have. But I'm telling you, man, we are missing out on golden opportunities to show our kids how much we love them and we appreciate them. And Gulf Shores has just superseded everybody when it comes to showing the love for the kids. I'm telling you, man, you can say what you want to say. If I walked up in here, man, we ain't losing to nobody. 27 racks, coach.
Man, I love it up in there.
27 racks. And then you see the little window right outside
Mm-hmm.
there is where they gonna have the practice in the indoor facility. Man, it's
Just like a
crazy.
college.
Oh
That's
my
Wonka
god.
world right there. Willy Wonka world, man, of weight
And then
rooms.
we're not even talking about the supplements and all that type of stuff they gonna have up in there. I talked with the girls basketball coach. He said, "Man, we're gonna have probably the state's largest middle school weight room and the state's largest high school weight room." I said, "God,
Hey,
man,
we've been telling y'all, and they already been doing it with SEC sports, and soccer and track and field. They're gonna, it's like, oh, that maybe we could come down here and start holding some state stuff, Besides, we always have to go up the road, man. I'm telling you, Gulf Shores is going to be a place where everything ends up moving to.
well, they already got the state track meeting down there every year, and man, you can't beat it out there, man. And then now they done added turf, so it's gonna be even better this year. Oh man, I'm telling you, it is what it is. And if you in Mobile County, it's an election year for the school board. Uh, and I don't think nobody ran against nobody. I hadn't seen nobody put their name in the hat to run against none of the school board members. So it's time for y'all to put pressure on your school board members to build these type facilities. And then y'all, the biggest problem in Mobile, oh man, if we build y'all one, we gotta build them one. Viger still don't have one. Everybody have a complaint. Viger has the best complaint. We don't even have a field house, and we keep representing the Mobile County Public Schools everywhere we go. So as a city councilman, as a mayor, as a concerned citizen of Pritchard, we need to build our own. And the only way to build our own is have our own school and hit the reset button. And Jeff, the pride that's out here in this area. You know how many people will come work in the Pritchard City school system?
I'll be one of the first people to sign up.
Telling you. Oh man, they'll bring me out of retirement. I'll be up there Mopping the floor, do something. Just the pride of it, coach. Cause we talking about the pride of preaching. Man, come on. Man, you talking about a band, you talking about a marching band. That'll be crazy. Uh, the pride that they'll have. Here
Man,
comes
they'll be at Macy's and Rose Bowl and all that, man.
man, come on. They'll be all at the tournament of roses and all that type of shit. Track team will be winning, football team will be winning, basketball. Shit, they might even win cross country. Uh, shit, I'm telling you, man. Just that you talking about the athletic side, and then when you flip over to the academic side and the technical side, uh, man, man, they could partner with Bishop State and get apprenticeship programs going. Man, they could probably have one of the best school systems down here because a lot of the kids will want to go to barbering school and all that type of. You see what I'm saying? Or build concrete layers, all that type of stuff,
Yep.
sheetrock hangers, all that type. Man, come on, man. Now you can really truly rebuild your city because you got a city school system, and just say you want to renovate a part of the building up at City Hall. Now you can get that can be done with different money. Now you can have state of the art everything. You can get them to come put the new Cisco whatever up there in Pritchard City. Now you can have Wi-Fi throughout downtown Pritchard. It's all type of small things that can happen when you go that way. Oh yeah, and great for the community. Some of the schools can turn into community centers. Tear down the educational buildings and just keep the gyms. Man, come on.
Yeah. Might could even sell it to a couple of boys and girls clubs.
Exactly. Or create your own boys and girls
Yep.
clubs. Man, you gonna have two NFL gold jackets when Willie Anderson get put in. Is now is the time. You cannot wait. You cannot wait. It's too much momentum. You got all these former big time baseball players from the city with Willie McCorvey and all of them. Man, come on, man. The time is now. Roy Tarpley played in the NBA from Pritchard. So man, you got all man, just numerous people that would definitely get behind the city. Uh, you keep calling it the city of champions, but we got to start moving in a recreational and sports um direction, you know. Um, if it's a sports town, make it a sports town, you know. Who wouldn't mind coming by seeing two gold jackets sit up in a museum? you know, you can build your image off sports, and a lot of people try to downplay sports because they weren't good at it. So sports can really turn around a city and a town and build morale and all those good things. Look at Gulf Shores a couple years ago; they win the state title. They brought a whole community together. Now they got one of the state of the art weight rooms. And Vigors, man, it's a shame how they mistreat Viger. No field house, nowhere to hang up all man, you got an NFL Hall of Famer, but you don't even have a field house. Talking about a slap in your face.
Hey, the only ESPN #1 ranked high school team in the nation ever in the state, and they don't even have a field house.
In this era of football
Hmm.
and still competing, dominating, dominating at some point. Some schools can't beat them. Some schools just start beating them. So it's still domination because now that's your big game on your schedule until Viger becomes a Murphy. Here you go. Uh-oh. It Viger is gonna always be your big game. Unless Viger becomes what Murphy is today, and y'all, we call it 6, 7 years ago. We saw the writing on the wall. We said, Murphy, if you don't hire the right person, you're gonna sink. And boy, they just like the battleship. They stuck right now. They like USS Alabama.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, Coach.
Hey, wasting time. And Davidson, y'all are next. Y'all are the USS Drum. Telling you, you are the USS Drum.
They
You
fell
right
off
now.
the ship. They need a lifesaver.
Yeah. Well, you know you a sinking ship if you like a submarine that's stuck in the bay. Telling you a submarine, you already underwater. Telling you. There it is, y'all. Telling you. Boy. I said, Joe, I missed let it all out Monday. I said, shit, we ain't gonna miss it today. We gonna do a daytime show. We came out with a bang. State indoor track meet this weekend. Like Blunt, Gulf Shores, Davidson, not Davidson, Saraland, McGill, St. Paul's, and a couple more schools gonna be representing our area. But I'm telling you, man, just a great time to be here, Jeff. What you got going on your side?
Oh man, kids been working hard the last couple of weeks, putting in extra work. But this week sending a lot of kids to the indoors. That's about it, man. A lot of indoor stuff this week. Having to go to the gym. Not a lot of people wanting to stay outside if they've already been out there with their team. So it's be a good time to get it right now, though. I'm sure there's some coaches that are out there this time if they can.
What's your thoughts on the college recruitment that's going on in our area?
The usual suspects, the dog ballers, man. All those kids, they're getting they're the clutch game changers. They keep getting more and more offers, and some of these kids is still waiting. Like you talked about, it's kind of just like, well, what about them?
I'm gonna say this. It just hit me, Jeff, and you've been pulling on it. We gonna have to do another showcase.
Oh yes,
Somewhere close about a month before spring training. We're gonna have to do a showcase on a Sunday. Probably because I'm gonna tell you why. This is gonna be for the kids who don't have no offers. Um, in 2026, I mean 7 kids, boy, you gonna have to be the made a major improvement between now and that showcase. To even get any recognition. And the excuse makers who always have something else to do. Remember that when it's this time of the year next year, and you trying to figure out where you trying to go, y'all. I'm gonna tell you this, Joe. I do not feel sorry for any kid that missed the showcase last year, and you still trying to find an offer. If you came to that showcase and don't get an offer, I don't see too many that came last year that didn't get no offers so far.
yeah. Not if you were good enough.
Yeah. So you got to have your ducks in a row if it makes sense, and be about your business. Don't be coming out there with all that laughing and giggling and all that shit. I'm telling you,
We're
you gonna
watching
have
everything you do.
everything. Y'all, we can't afford at this point to send any kids to the next level, and this time next year they be still sitting in the transfer portal. Y'all, it's still kids in the transfer portal. I hope y'all know that.
More than ever.
More than ever. So y'all, this is why a high school kid is really not attractive to a lot of these college coaches because they can go get that kid in the transfer portal.
And really, that's what's hurting y'all more than ever anything. And you know that, but you just got to stick out even more like a sore thumb. So, we don't want to hear anything about, well, I had a 7-on-7 tournament that weekend. Okay, well, I hope your 7-on-7 coach and that 7-on-7 is going to get you a good look, man, because nobody cares. And I hate to say that, but in all honesty, it's just like Mr. Hunter was saying about the lifting weights. And I hope everybody knows, like Jamison Roberts, he's hardly ever played any real 7-on-7. I think he's playing in 3 games or something, one tournament or 3 tournaments with very few games or something. And he's splitting time with Auburn's quarterback for the out of town team. So, I mean, it's like he don't really do a lot of that, y'all. There's, to go every weekend and you missing workouts or missing a chance to get bigger, faster, stronger,
Some of
speed,
y'all are getting
power
smaller.
training. Well, yeah, you're getting smaller.
Man, you better be bulking up, man.
Not only that, but if you train with me, I mean, a lot of y'all and your trainer, you're not going to go into that extent anyway. But a lot of my kids come to my practice; they're bringing full pad equipment. We train in full pads all year long. I'm not your high school coach, so there's no rule on that. So, what advantage do you think that gives those kids? But you're just out there in t-shirt and shorts, saying you're a t-shirt All-American.
T-shirt and my panties on, just how you like it. T-shirt and my panties. I need a scholarship. Man, come on. Man, ain't think about no. I'm telling you. This ain't have it your way. And for all y'all vape smokers, it's gonna catch up with you. All you ones who got that little secret vape, it's catching up with you right now. Uh, I'm telling you, it's catching up with you. So man, I'm telling you, put the vapes down. Uh, start living like a kid again, and you gonna see results. They're not sleeping on you. You're just not part of the first wave of recruitment right now. They are not sleeping on you.
Wake up.
I'm telling you, they are not. You just not part of the first plan. Mm. You're part. You're plan B, C, or not even E. I'm telling you now,
On the back burner.
the real back burner. Jeff, did you know former Jacksonville State head coach John Gross is the head coach at Sanford?
Oh wow, no, I did not, Coach.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, y'all better get ready. I wonder why. And y'all, he love Iger and Williamson. He love all those schools. Uh, I wonder why he offers over there at why Sanford offered him. Now I see why. I found this out Sunday that he's down here recruiting hard because he's looking for real. Hold on, y'all. I'm put a little echo with it. He's looking for real football players. You're not looking for dabbers, people that like to play sports that don't help football. You're not looking for those. If you're not if you're not hanging off the goal or uh jumping over people in basketball, they're not looking for you. They're not looking for an average basketball player to come out here and be a 4-star football player.
What I love is I love the way people keep selling stuff to people. Like they love multiple athletes. It's like, bro, that I've been done telling you, Jameson
Keyword
Roberts
athlete.
ain't even playing baseball no more. And if you don't have any offers in the sport you want, what are you playing the other sport for? And you don't even plan on wanting to play that in college. You could be getting bigger, faster, stronger, working on your skill set, but instead, you want to think I'm a multi-star athlete, but I don't get looked at in anything. I just play for my school. I mean, that's just come on, man.
Suburb picked up an offer in baseball and
Yeah, and from
and
Miles, Coach Good, and the baseball coach, multiple offer. Where'd he go, Si? But he's earned that.
well, here go the thing. It's a kid out there who thinking that they better than Cyber. Man, I'm way better than him. Y'all, if he had to go If he had to go pick up two offers to get, come on now. I mean, he's good in multiple sports and probably could be on the basketball team. See,
Yep.
it ain't nothing like being y'all real athletes have the ability to go play
What's up, Coach Bird?
and know and have the discipline to know what to play. Oh, okay. Uh, the multi-sport athlete of today has the ability to play all of the sports, but they know which ones to play. The multiple sport athletes of today have the ability to play all of the sports, but they know which ones they need to play. Y'all better listen. I'm telling you. Because I know somebody out there saying what every time I said it. What do you mean? The ability and to know when to, and come on now. No, I ain't messing with that one. Mm-mm. You at some point you you have to show, and Jeff, the broad jump is coming back for everybody at the next showcase.
Oh yes.
Everybody will have a broad jump. Everybody will have a laser 40. Uh I might, Jeff, I'm gonna tell you what we might do. We gonna have a laser line and we're gonna have a handheld line.
Yeah. Give them their best.
On one end of the field, we'll have the handheld, and then you leave that end going to get the laser, or leaving the laser going to get the handheld. One of the two. But at the same time, we gonna get those uh measurements. Uh we want to know how many times you can hit 135. And
Or
what's the other
185.
one? Oh,
185.
185. Okay, 185. So we're gonna add that to the application as well. Uh so y'all start practicing that. What you think? March? End of March?
Yeah.
Okay. St. Patrick's Day. When is that?
Let's look it up real quick.
That's the 17th. But any holiday in March that we can,
Mm,
we don't necessarily need a holiday. No. Let's go March. What you think? 15 or 22nd?
no, I'm good either way. 22nd will be holding off a little longer, going towards spring, but
Yeah, let's do the 22nd. That'll
all
take
right.
them into the spring.
Mm-hmm.
And by April the 22nd, it'll definitely be in spring. So yeah, let's do the 22nd, a month before spring training. Yeah, we'll do that. 1 month, just like we did 1 month before the season.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We'll do 1 month before spring training. No excuses accepted. Oh yeah, that's the he a ninth grader, right? The running back at Fake.
Yeah. Thelonious. That's his first name.
Theopolis.
Yeah.
Theopolis.
Theopolis.
What's his name? I know you're talking about Coke Wonder. Great athlete. Oh, that's a showcase kid too. He been to the showcase. Uh, yeah. He came. Remember, he came to the one at Blunt. He was at the one at Blunt. Man, it's so many showcase kids. I get tired of saying it. After a while, it's almost gonna be the full standard. And if your school don't want you to come to the showcase, just make sure your school is one of the ones that's on here putting uh offers and all that other stuff on the table. Make sure. I'm telling you. Trey White picked up an offer from Troy the other day. Showcase kid. Oh, okay. I'm just saying, man. It is what it is. Some kids slip through the cracks. Oh, we ain't going. Okay. Jalen Scott picked up off Showcase kid. But y'all, it's some that didn't come.
Uh, we, the double pass: Jamison Roberts to Cy Bird to Jalen Scott.
All three of them got offers. Okay.
Mhm.
How about a real connection? At the end of the day, those are the type moments with man.
We
I'm
knew it
telling
was going to be one of the biggest plays in Showcase history, maybe the biggest play, because we knew all three of those kids were big time.
man, and you know, it is what it is, y'all. Man, I'm telling you, man, it's a great time for the kids. I just saw his highlights. Okay, Wolfpack checking in. Hey, if you just got on, everybody represent your school. Uh, all that good stuff. Me and Jeff holding down the daytime Taps Tuesday show. I was gonna play Taps, but we not gonna play Taps for nobody today. No, we just gonna talk it out. Step like walk it out, coat. We just gonna talk it out.
Yep.
Florida State came in, gave out offers. Tennessee came in, gave out offers. Uh, did you see the article with Isaac McNeil and Chicken? Uh,
Yeah,
how
that's a good one.
from Alabama put that one out. So big shout out to all the kids getting offers. And hopefully we can get some new kids get offers.
Hopefully.
KT, why you laughing? Because y'all have been fooled to think that it's a bunch of kids getting offers. And y'all, if you look at the names, it'd be the same names. Come on, man. It ain't no shade on the game. It is what it is. If you transferred to come to KT Thornton Academy, and I told you if you come over here, boy, tell you we're gonna have a college coach coming through here, all that other stuff, and I ain't got no offer, I'm gonna be mad as hell. You brought me over here to get a preferred walk-on offer?
Hey, I like it. I like it when the coaches say something like, "Just keep doing what you're doing. They're coming." And it's like, "Oh, what are you doing to help them come?"
I'm telling you. Okay. Look, pull you in the room, boy. You think you about to get off, and they just shaking your hand.
They really like you.
Tell you, man, keep up the good work. What's your mama name? I'm telling you, and then my thing, I'm telling you, Jeff, the new all-time greatest, deal is when a kid say they committed, but they know they gonna be a walk-on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the new one, y'all. The kid put on there, I committed to a certain school and know they about to be a walk-on.
I needed to say
They
they're
know
walking
about
on.
to be a walk-on.
Hey, coach, I got to get back at some work, but I'm going to get on the headphones and
Yeah,
listen
y'all.
to whatever you got
Hey,
left,
y'all.
coach.
Jeff is out of here, y'all. Y'all get Jeff a big hand.
Peace. Thank you all. I'll see you all on the next one.
Oh yeah. Code 4 is out of here. Telling you, man. I'm about to join them. Elizabeth. Tell you, man. We about to get out of here, man. Another great show. Hold on, let me get on the screen before I go. Let's get on the screen before I go. Let's take all this down. Let's get on the screen. Yeah, with the new machine. Y'all see the mic? Y'all see the new mic, y'all. We ain't playing over here. We are not playing. This is a real show. Tell you, I get to talking to the mic. Tell you, join the club over here, baby. Telling you, we ain't playing over here at all. Real mic, real, uh, real people. I'm telling you, man, great time to be here. Uh, I'm telling you, it's a great time to be here. Robert Orr, He say, KT, go ahead and play my video. And I'm about to get Andalusia some publicity. Say, can't tell us nothing now. Oh yeah. Man, I'll tell you, man, we ain't playing, y'all. We are not playing. This is not a playing sport over here. Man, we about to go through the roof in 2026. We're going to get everything fixed in 2026. Y'all heard it? Everything's going to get fixed. Oh, yeah. Everything going to be fixed in 2026, y'all. But, man, I'll tell you, Steven Jackson tripped me out with this interview here, y'all. Y'all pay attention.
Alabama, that's how you say it?
Andalusia. Are you from Spain? It's Andalusia.
Andalusia.
Yeah, so yeah.
Talk about growing up in South Alabama.
Man, you know, it was hard. I know a lot of people talk about how racist was and, you know, how racism is. You don't know racism until you get to Alabama in the South, where certain streets we couldn't walk down. Even growing up, I was one of the best baseball players in my city, and I don't make an all-star team because there was a situation where a ball rose to right in front of the coach, and I said, throw the ball back. He said, boy, you come get this ball. And I was like, I stood on first base. I don't make all-star that did, and it was, and it's just crazy. And then what they fail to realize is, back then is if the team that wins it, which was our team, we won it every year. It was all black, had 3 white kids on our team, and the 2 white kids that were on our team was brothers, and they were the richest white kids in town because their dad was a doctor. And so now we playing this game. We had to play an all-star game, and I don't make the all-star team. I told my coach, I'm pitching today. We beat them mugs 32-3. And this is their all-star team. And so from that moment on, they canceled that moment because they knew they were wrong. They knew they. And then when I went on, it just is one of those little things. Even like our cheerleaders, we were only allowed 3 black cheerleaders on our team, and one of them was the coach's daughter, so they had to make that exception. So it was little things like that, but it made you stronger, it made you smarter, it made you be aware of your surroundings. Is one of the things that, like, my wife laughs at me about now, because when I go places, I'm always looking. And I'm like, you know, there's only like 1 black person in this restaurant. She said, why do you always know that? I said, because go down, me and him gonna link up. That's just how it is. So, you know, and she's like, why you that? I said, well, because when you grow up in Alabama, you got to be very careful in the restaurants you go to, because people just start eyeballing you, and then next thing you know, fights break out, and you're gonna get blamed for it. But you got to make sure you get about that alive and make sure you got someone to have your back.
Man, y'all, it's just eye openers. Y'all, we not trying to cause no controversies. These are the things that happen. We are the historians. Oh, y'all, I'm 50 years old. He older than me. We are the historians now. We are the trendsetters. KT, you ain't never been involved in politics or involved with the city? Nah, I am. I ran for mayor. Now I left my mark. I finished 4th in the election. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, y'all. You don't know who a person is based off of what people tell you. You don't know how important a person is. The people you putting on pedestals really be the Rudy Poot sometimes. Ain't no wrong with being a Rudy Poot. KT, they say kids not getting offers. Showcase kids are getting offers. And it's cheaper to go to a showcase than to travel for 7-on-7, y'all. The showcase coming back. Last chance showcase. We're going to call it the last chance showcase. The last chance showcase. I'm going to need all media on deck. The same way y'all come do y'all highlight video, we need y'all coming to do highlights on the top players. I'm telling you, man, I can feel it. It's gonna be a lot of kids that come to the next showcase. It's gonna get a lot of offers when it's springtime, when those college coaches come back, because now they don't have to do all this other stuff, jump through a hoop, get on the monkey bars, run across the merry-go-round, get on the seesaw, and all that, just to get their names out. Why they gotta come to the showcase? Because it's gonna show the college coaches that you're willing to invest in your kid. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let me say that again. Uh, it's gonna show the college coaches that the parents are not afraid to invest in their kids. Invest. What does invest mean? Is it free? Why should it be free when you're trying to invest in your kid? Oh, okay. So I'm telling you, man, we just gonna do a better job. We're gonna do a whole lot better. I'm telling you, man, I like this. Yeah, I'm telling you, I like this new mic system because if I'm not talking loud enough, I can hear it in my earphones to know how loud to talk. I don't even have to talk as loud as I used to. I just talk directly into the mic. Somebody said, "Man, you too loud earlier." I knew I was loud because I could hear it. So, every now and then, man, we get excited here on the show, but man, we not gonna let people tell you they recruitment gurus and they are nobodies. We are not gonna allow them to tell you that they are the recruitment gurus and they are nobody. Just because you know a couple college coaches got them in your phone don't mean you're a guru. Oh, okay. Uh, you don't see KT Thornton going jumping in folks' inbox saying, "I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that for you." I don't never do that. All I do is offer a showcase that you can come show who you are, how good you are, and go against the best players. Uh, y'all, it's that time of the year. It's that time of the year, y'all. It's time to do the showcase dance. Where all the kids come and guess what? They get to show how good they are. And guess what? They don't have to worry about nobody saying, "Come on over here and play on my team." We'll leave your school and go to a better school. Y'all, we are getting ready, y'all. I'm telling you, don't get mad at us. A lot of the showcase kids transfer. KT, why they be transferring? Because guess what they see? I'm better than where I'm at. Y'all, we are getting ready to ride on up out of here. We are just crossing the 2-hour mark, y'all, and y'all know it's time to party. It is time for all of the players to come to the forefront and all of the pretenders to stay in the pack. Some of you are 7-on-7 All-American. That's why you love playing it. And when it comes time to 11-on-11, we don't even know where you're at. We are getting ready to learn a little bit today. Yeah. You heard it. You heard what I said. Y'all, we are getting ready, man. We just having a little fun. Man, we just addressed a couple issues today. Me and Coach Ford getting ready for the showcase March 22nd. You better be there. Somebody said, I said on March 22nd, March 22, March 22nd, Sunday, Saraland, y'all be there. Unless we change it to somewhere else, y'all. You heard what I said. You heard what I said. Y'all, it's time to boogie woogie on out of here, y'all. Y'all, y'all, we have crossed the 2-hour mark, y'all. And y'all, that's normally when we say goodbye. And some of y'all acting like this right now. I already know it, man. Y'all, man, we done upgraded the Icon Sport Taps Tuesday show here right before your eyes. Y'all, we told you we was doing things a little different. In the 2026, we are going to fix it in the 2026. 2026 is the year that we gonna put you in the mix. Big shout out to Tudor Boy Sports for everything he do. And y'all, we just gonna have a party. Y'all, it is Taps Tuesday here on the show. Y'all, we just wanted to give our shout out to Big Tudor Boy because he always come through in the clutch and he's always looking out for kids and giving coaches recognition. So guess what? Make sure y'all go visit Tudor Boy Sports at the Mobile Flea Market, and you would not leave without taking a picture. I'm telling you, would not leave without taking a picture. I'm telling you. And everybody said,
Awesome.
telling you. Y'all, it is about time for me to get ready. Y'all, I got to go to Summerdale today. Snook Academy versus Clark Prep. Boy, it's going to be another time. Y'all, I got the varsity girls and the varsity boys today, y'all. So y'all, my checking account gonna be doing the boogie woogie tonight, y'all. More money, more money, more money. More money, more money, more money. Oh yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. Man, get to see all types of talent. I'm telling you, man, just an appreciation. Y'all had the Gulf Shores and Baldwin County game on Friday. And man, I'm telling you, man, we got some great talented kids in the present, and we definitely got some coming up through the ranks in the future, y'all. I did the Port City Youth Basketball League games at Scarborough on Saturday. Man, what a great time I had out there. Um, officiating those games. I'm telling you. And for the people in Trinity Gardens, I ain't got nothing against y'all team. But everything shall be done in decency. Everything shall be done in decency and in order when you come on my court. Everything shall be done in decency and in order when you hit my court. City League, I will be back for the playoffs. I know y'all look. It's some people over there cheering right now. Yeah, bring KT back, man. I don't know what the E-Rails be called. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. It is Taps Tuesday on the new Icon Sports Southeast show. I'm telling you, man. Man, I'll tell you, God has really blessed us to be a blessing. And y'all, this equipment and some of the other equipment we are using, including the laptop that we're on, direct contributions from the showcases. We are using that money to make this show one of the best shows ever. And hopefully in the future, everybody on the panel, they will have their own mics and their own boards as well. So, that's one of the goals. So when everybody come on, they sound crystal to the clear. And man, we can take this show to a new level. But man, I'm getting ready to cross this bay. It is almost that time. Man, y'all be careful out here in this cold weather, man. It is cold as hell. Well, I hope hell do be this cold for some people, but I don't want to go see. I'm telling you. But man, I'll tell you, college coaches, I know y'all are here. Make sure y'all go up to Chickasaw and see the fastest man in the state. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can flip over. I might be able to flip over a little bit better too. Let me see if I can flip over real quick. Uh-oh. Look at that, y'all. I can flip over better. Hold on, let me take this off the screen. See, let me flip it over. Let y'all see the fastest man before we get out of here, y'all.
The Alabama fastest man. 2029 athlete Jayden Collins of Chickasaw High School. Check him out.
Telling you, Jayden Collins, y'all, one of the fastest men in the country. Definitely the fastest laser time in the state of Alabama. I'm telling you, great kid, and y'all, he's a freshman. He's a freshman. He's a freshman. Tell you, one of my all-time fastest kids I've ever seen. And y'all, you got to hear this before we get out of here. When there ain't be a show, we ain't do this.
I do want to ask one question. How many of you guys run the track? I don't give a damn how good of a football player you are. If you don't have speed, you will fail. You're not going to make it.
Here we go, man. End of the football season, man. A lot of y'all right now feel discouraged because you're talking about you want to quit playing football, you want to change teams, all that, man. But look in the mirror, man. You got to ask yourself these 3 questions, y'all. 1, was I the best player at my position? 2, was I the best player on my team? 3, am I the best player in my city? Am I the best player in my county? Am I the best player in my state? Am I the best player in the country? If the answer to no to any of them questions, you need to get to work. Period. Don't make no excuses. And don't make no excuses. Get to work. That's the only way. Like, don't blame the coach. Don't blame the team. Don't blame this. What did you do? What did you do? And if you ain't the best, then you got to work to be the best. That's it. Like, no more excuses, no more nothing. Right now is the time. I'm telling everybody, quit making excuses. Go watch the film. Watch yourself. Evaluate yourself and be real. Parents, be real with your son. Go watch all the tapes and be real and say where your son stack up at. And if he's not there yet, put in the work and quit making excuses. I'm Derek Tatum. Guys.
Y'all, we are back live once again. Taps Tuesday show, man. I tell you, it don't get no better than this. It is that time of the day, y'all. Y'all, telling you, I know a lot of people like, man, stay on for a little bit while longer. Let me get through the shift. Go back and watch the show again. Make the views go up. Man, make sure y'all share, invite, let everybody know that, boy, we started something on this show today. It's Taps Tuesday, and y'all, it wouldn't even be right if I ain't play Taps. So, y'all, we gonna play Taps for everybody who ain't doing what they supposed to do, and everybody saying what they ain't supposed to say. This is for you. We are playing Taps, Taps, Hotel. It is Taps Tuesday show. And everybody know this show I mean, ready to- it is time to get ready to wrap this show up, y'all. Need all y'all to cheer. But I don't know where you go. Out of here. Y'all, I'm getting ready to hit that highway and cross the bridge. Head over to Summerdale Snook Academy versus Clark Prep tonight. Make sure if you in that area, you want to see a little basketball, come on over and see KT on the court, on the whistle, blowing the calls. Lady told me Friday night, y'all, she said, man, you just cheating us. I said, okay. Y'all, it was 34-3 at halftime, but I'm cheating. Can't cheat that much. I know you might wish I could cheat that much so you can lose. And stop blaming the refs. Yeah, matter of fact, I played taps for her. Stop blaming the refs when you know your team ain't that good. And then a lot of times y'all don't even be knowing y'all team don't be good. That'd be the worst part. Boy, we been good since park ball. We been good since park ball. Man, we ain't never lost like this before until today. Tell you, man, we finna get ready to get on out of here, man. We're gonna let our outro hit you on the way out. Tell you, man. Big shout out to all my people, Baymanette, Daphne, Baldwin County, anywhere in Baldwin County, Mobile, Connecticut County, Washington County, Clark County, Choctaw County, and all counties north. Telling you, Covington County, all y'all. Appreciate y'all. Robert Orr let the story out today. We talked about the lieutenant governor going to a public school, having to sit out. He went to a private school. All that good stuff, y'all. Man, we just bringing real knowledge to you. And guess what? Now you know. So can't nobody tell you anything else. Y'all, it's that time of the day, y'all. We appreciate you for watching this show. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. If you don't follow Icon Sport, make sure you follow it, like it, whatever it is. All that good stuff, y'all. But y'all, it's that time of the day I don't like. It's time to go. I am KT Thornton, and y'all, you have been listening to the Taps Tuesday show, brought to you by Icon Sports Southeast. We are out of here.
Isn't it curious that the moment you begin to grow, the people around you begin to vanish? That when you were reckless, lost in the noise of indulgence, you were never alone. But now, as you strive for something more, silence, you see human beings cling to familiarity, not because it is good, not because it is right, but simply because it is known. And when you begin to change, when you step beyond the version of yourself they once knew, it unsettles them. Most friendships are not built on deep connection, but on shared habits. If you drink, they drink. If you complain, they complain. If you fear, they fear. Misery, after all, loves company. But the moment you no longer entertain the drama, the gossip, the self-destruction, the crowd thins. Not because they dislike you, but because they do not know you anymore. And truthfully, they do not wish to. So what will it be? To stay the same, surrounded but stagnant, or to walk alone for a time and discover the rare few who resonate with your highest self? Because the irony is, the loneliest path is often the only one that leads to true belonging.